With the huge issue that we all face of climate change and the damage we're doing to our natural world. So what we're practicing here today in Finsbury Park is to bring people together, to enjoy a wonderful supper together, and to thank this mosque and all the others for the work they do day in, day out in helping and supporting people. The homeless and the hungry that are fed in mosques, the homeless and the hungry that are given succour and comfort and support when it's denied to all of them. But they also show us a way of charitable donations and charitable giving, and show us a way of the kind of world that we can, and I believe ought to be able to live in. I want us to live in a world of peace. I do not want to live in a world dominated by war or the threat of war, and we only achieve all the things that we want when we come together. And what Ramadan does is something very special. I live just down the road from this mosque in this community, and Ramadan is a very special time of the year when people come together for these wonderful suppers, and there's that sense of friendship and inclusion and joy. So when we enjoy the hospitality of the gifts that have been brought to us this evening, that we may all get something to eat, let's thank them for that. And let's make sure that we do build that society where we do not pass by on the other side to the hungry, the homeless, or those that are suffering. As a society, we don't pass by on the other side for those that are going through stress and mental illness in our society. We recognise that a society that cares for each other is actually stronger than one that practices hate against each other. The power and the strength of support and love for each other is far, far greater than that of those that seek to divide us. Tonight, let us celebrate our community, celebrate coming together, celebrate what we all can achieve together, and give that sense of hope and optimism and inclusion for all of our children, that they may benefit from the efforts we make to create a better, safer and more peaceful world for them in the future. Our dreams will be that reality if we work together, stay together and support each other. Ramadan Mubarak to everyone here tonight.
Thank you, Jeremy Corbyn, for your very powerful words. We're stronger together. These are the repeated messages we're hearing tonight. Before we close, can I please welcome to the stage Yasin Hirsi, who's one of the victims of the attack 2 years ago.
Said at that time, and that's what we say now. And there are those that wish to divide our society by attacks on synagogues, attacks on churches, attacks on mosques. There are those that practice Islamophobia. An attack on anyone's place of worship, be it a synagogue, a church, a temple or a mosque, is actually an attack on all of us. It's an attack on all of our communities. I want our children to grow up in a world of diversity, of wonder and of beauty. But if they grow up in a world dominated by discrimination and hate, then their lives will be less exciting. Thank you very much to Finsbury Park Mosque for hosting us this evening with this wonderful Iftar supper on the streets, and for the work they do day in, day out in supporting people, in providing a place of worship, but above all, providing a place for our community to come together. Thank you, Finsbury Park Mosque, for everything that you do, and thank you, Muslim Welfare House, for all that you do. Because bringing communities together is so very, very important. Don't take for granted that there will always be that sense of coming together when unfortunately there are people in our society, in our world, who want to divide us. 2 years ago, the wonderful life of Makram Ali was brought to an end by a racist who drove his vehicle into a crowd coming from prayers. Makram died. The response of our community was, we are not going to be divided by these people. The churches, the synagogue, divide us and can only ever send a message of hate. Our reply to them is, there will be.
We will be saying a few words of prayer before we break our fast together.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الذي خلقني فهو يهدين، والذي هو يطعمني ويسقين، وإذا مرضت فهو يشفين. الذي خلقني فهو يهديني، والذي هو يطعمني ويسقيني، وإذا مرضت فهو يشفين. والذي يميتني ثم يحيين، والذي أطمع أن يغفر لي خطيئتي يوم الدين. رب هب لي حكما وألحقني بالصالحين، واجعل لي لسان صدق في الآخرين، واجعلني من ورثة جنة النعيم. واغفر لأبي إنه كان من الضالين، ولا تخزني يوم يبعثون، يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى، وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا. إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. إن الله عليم خبير. صدق الله العظيم. سبحانك أنت الذي خلقتنا وتهدينا، وأنت الذي تطعمنا وتسقينا، وإذا مرضنا فأنت تشفينا، وأنت الذي تميتنا ثم تحيينا. ربنا نطمع أن تغفر لنا خطيئاتنا يوم الدين. ربنا هب لنا حكما وألحقنا بالصالحين، واجعل لنا لسان صدق في الآخرين، واجعلنا من ورثة جنة النعيم، واغفر لنا أجمعين، وهب المسيئين منا للمحسنين، ولا تخزنا يوم يبعثون، يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتاك يا ربنا بقلب سليم. نسألك يا ربنا قلبا سليما، نسألك يا ربنا قلبا خاشعا، ورزقا واسعا حلالا طيبا، ويقينا صادقا، وشفاء من كل داء، ودعاء مستجابا. اللهم أحي الإسلام كله في هذا الكون كله ليعم الخير كله. أعزنا بالإسلام وأعز الإسلام بنا. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت، وعافنا فيمن عافيت، وتولنا فيمن توليت، وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت. نسألك يا ربنا البركة في العمر، والبركة في الرزق، والبركة في الذرية، والبركة في الأعمال الصالحة. واجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما، وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما، ولا تجعل فينا ولا منا ولا معنا شقيا ولا محروما. يا قاضي السائلين، وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه.
If I could ask everyone to please take a seat on the street over there so you can grab a meal when it's time to break our fast. Just a few logistical things that the volunteers will guide you. Thank you. Like this. Why don't I sit here so that you're... Oh no, I'm just trying to think. Do you want to buy something? Do you want to be on?
أنا ما ممكن يجي. عبد جبل. ها؟ لايف واي مسافر أبو حمزة. ها؟ مسافر كله.
They're paying attention to us.
It's actually a nice positive sort of positive
Yeah, I'm
story
just going to tell
for a change. Good. Okay, I'll see you later. Yeah, no, it's good. It's very good. Have you had something to eat? I'm okay. How much more down?